Hi there. Good day to everyone and welcome back to my channel. We are now in the main tutorial in our series, which is to install Odoo 19 and get it to run in our browser. In the past video, we have downloaded the Odoo 19 source code. We have prepared the virtual environment and we have also prepared the Odoo configuration file called odoo.conf, which contains our credentials to PostgreSQL. Previously, we also have created our PostgreSQL user so that we'll be able to use it to create the database and open the database. And we have also uh, created the necessary virtual environment. Now, I have created a guide about the installation process. I'll open it and I'll paste it on the description below. Okay. Now, it's very important that since we have already boilerplate ready, Odoo installation, we will back up our Odoo project to the same home Odoo directory. Why do we need to do that? Because sometimes during the installation process or the development process, we can come across serious errors that we cannot recover from. We do not have to recreate everything. So we just back up or rather restore our boilerplate backup and then start installation back then without having to redo everything from scratch. So let us do that. To back up your Odoo project, okay, you find your home folder in your desktop and then double click it. Okay, once you have it there, you open the Odoo folder which we store our projects there and find the boilerplate ready Odoo 19 installation. We can right click this project, okay, and then copy, and then we just place it on the same location so that it will be easy to copy and paste it again when uh, when when errors occur. Now, take note that Ubuntu will uh, show a turning clock error, or rather a turning clock icon, which will show you whether the pasting process is ongoing or done. In this case, it's already done. So we have done step one. We have prepared a copy. We will proceed to step two. Okay. Now we'll do everything. We'll set this aside. It's in the description below. So we open VS Code. Okay. So normally, VS Code will open the previous folder that you have opened. But if you haven't opened it yet, you can just go to Files and then Open Folder. Okay, we have to bring this back, no? And then go to our Home to make sure. Go to our Odoo. Also, although Home is the default, and then we click the Odoo 19 project, and then we choose Open. So there we have it. There we have it. Okay, it shows us the previously opened odoo.conf file. We'll close the welcome screen anyway. So for those who are not familiar with VS Code, you have three main panels. The first panel is your file panel, where you have your project components like your subfolders and your text files and your project files. And the third, the middle panel is your editor, where you edit your code, and the right panel is your GitHub Copilot, where you chat in case you meet errors that you cannot understand. Fortunately, GitHub Copilot is capable of vibe coding, which means that you just paste the error and ask him to fix the error for you without you having to correct the error yourself. Okay, this is already set. I think the engine is automatic. You can use your favorite clothes on it if you like, but let's just set it auto because it has a discount. But anyway, this is an unlimited version because of my GitHub Copilot account. So let's proceed to the installation process. We'll open the terminal. Okay, so we have that, and look at that. No? We have a previous but let's delete this. No? It's it's always important to open only a single terminal because sometimes you may get confused if uh, you have two terminals, with one terminal running the server and the other terminal doing your development. So which means that you will not be able to make changes on a running server. So to make sure that we don't get into that difficulty, we just open a previous single terminal. Now if you take note, no, you're already brought to your virtual environment. That's good news, no? So that you don't make an accident, no, in installing a new Python package on the wrong folder. Now we activate the terminal. We have activated that. Remember, no, to activate the terminal, we have source bin activate, source.bin activate. Now there's a different way to do that in Windows and in Mac OS. You can just chat GPT it. No? It's a very simple process, and then you can go. All the rest are the same. Now let's check our Python version. Okay, it's in the guide. I'm going to copy it and paste it here. Control Shift V, remember. Now it's 3.12. You may ask, why am I using plain Python? Previously we were using Python 3.3 and Python 3.12. What happened to them? Now when you create a Python virtual environment using a particular version, you don't have to use Python 3 or Python 3.12 anymore. You just use Python in the virtual environment. It will use the default Python that was used to create the virtual environment. So in this case, our Python is 3.12. Okay, just to make sure, we will upgrade our pip. I think there's an unnecessary set. We'll have to delete this unnecessary set. If you encounter this, you just have to recopy it again. Okay, or we just have to type it to get familiarized with pip.m. Okay, and then we say install pip install -- upgrade pip. So we have success. It did not do anything. We'll just close this pop-up because we already had the updated pip version. We can just clear, and then there's a file called requirements.txt. This lists down all the Python packages that are required to run our Odoo 19 version. You see, it uses Python versions 3.10 to 3.12. We are using the optimal version, which is 3.12. Okay, what is requirements.txt? It's like a package.json in JavaScript, where you can just reinstall your boilerplate and get it to run without having to reinstall everything. So in this case, how do we reinstall? Okay, we are going to use pip. No, so remember that I mentioned earlier that pip is the equivalent of npm. Okay, it will reinstall your project, okay, from scratch without having to reinstall the packages one by one. So we will say pip install. This is in the guide, step 8 -r requirements.txt. This is important because if we will go back to the boilerplate, we will have to do this again. Okay, and press enter. We might encounter an error because I think there's a missing package in the requirements.txt, but don't worry. We'll do some vibe coding if we have the error. Okay, you just have to wait for a while. I don't want to stop the video, so you will see. It's not very long, I think. And then, yeah, I think it's almost done. Now there's an error. Okay, now there's an error. There it is. No? Okay. You don't have to worry about this. You can chat. No, you can chat in a GitHub Copilot during pip install -r requirements dot txt. Please fix the error. Okay, and then we copy this. I think I know the error, but I just like to show vibe coding and paste it there. We didn't copy, we failed to copy, so let's right click and then copy. Okay, and then there it is, and we click the send button. There's a send button, or you can press enter. Now, all you have to do is wait. You can have tea or coffee. uh, it will fix the error for you, I believe, and then you just have to allow. Okay, you don't have to do anything. This is vibe coding, and then you just have to, you don't have to understand it, you just, okay, let go. Okay, it's waiting for input. Focus on the terminal, and then okay, the terminal password for the administrator, so therefore you will have to sudo. I think you need to do a sudo su. This one, no, we'll send this to the terminal. Okay, we'll just continue in the background anyway. That will do it. Okay, so it does it behind the terminal. So if you want, you can read the very complicated explanation that your agent is doing. Now it does it did some installations. Okay, and then now it tells you that it's ready to retry this. Okay, we can just copy this. It's good to clear, so if you have an error, we'll have easier, and then it will be easier to find it out. Okay, so we have another error. Okay, we have another error. So this is a different error, LDAP. Okay, so therefore we'll have to copy this. We don't have to uh, we don't have to copy everything, and we don't have to uh, copy. We don't have to even restate our prompt. We just have to paste it there. Okay, it already understands that it's another error. Okay, this errors occur because there are some missing requirements. Let's close this prompt for the moment. We'll do our upgrade later. We'll just keep on responding allow because we don't know anything anyway. So those are the missing packages that are required, that are not listed in requirements.txt. It always happens because Odoo uh, uh, constantly upgrades. Okay, now it's done. Let's try it again. Clear. We can use the up arrow to do everything again without having to retype. Eventually, you will get to finish this. Okay, we have the same error. Okay, uh, these are compile time that pip cannot install itself. They must come from the OS package manager. So in this case, we just have to copy this, and it cannot install. So therefore, it complains that it cannot install. So therefore, we'll have to copy this. Let's clear this again. I think let me open my previous cheat sheet. I think this will do it. Okay. How did I find that error? I of course use the favorite chat GPT. Okay, and let's redo the installation of the requirements. So not all problems will be solved by your Copilot. It's there. Let's go to ChatGPT. Installation of Odoo 19 requirements. Okay, and let's send this. This is normal. Don't worry. Rather than waste our time building so much just because there's something missing in our. To fix this, there it is. Okay, we copy this, we clear. It requires a password. Okay, so ChatGPT, okay, did it for us. And then we'll do the requirements again. Hope we have recovered. This is a different error. Okay, so we'll have to paste this in ChatGPT again. I think we already ChatGPT already gave us a solution. We just missed the problem there. Okay. So we'll have to do this one by one. Anyway, we'll just need to copy and paste. It's good that we clear. Okay. Ctrl-Shift-V. This is normal, so we just have to go through with this, and then we'll have to do this, then go to our PsychoPG is the Python package that is used to connect to PostgreSQL. And then we go back to our ChatGPT, and then we'll just have to redo this. So AI is very important nowadays. I hope we're successful this time. Finally, we've done it. Okay, so that's up for the moment. On the next video, we are going to run our first Odoo 19 Community Edition. Thanks for watching the video and see you soon.